Why, Subaru? Why? How could this pass inspection? The oil just runs everywhere. But it stopped running beneath now, so... Well, hello there! I'm just sitting in my home office looking at some tractors. Or can you call it a tractor? It's so small, but compact tractors. I was looking at buying an old used tractor, kind of like the one I have. But they will fail. So maybe I should just buy a new one. Because if you want a new tractor or a used tractor in Norway, they are so expensive. So they cost as much as the guys I'm looking at. So I'm looking at the TYM. It's called an F25 here in Norway. I think it's a 3025 horsepower. I've looked at some YouTube videos. So in America, I think it's a 3025. And that's the more expensive option. You do have something like that one, the Solis. Looks quite good, 26 horsepower. But the TOM has so much more lifting capability. This only have 600 kilos. This, yeah, 600 kilos on the back. And while the TYM can lift 1500 kilos, so 1.5 tons. So I don't know. You also have this option. This is quite a good option. This has some weight to it. You see, 1100. And this can lift 740 kilos. So these are cheap. They are so cheap. This Tafe 6028 hydrostatic, and yeah, these are the ones I'm looking at, and they are almost 1.5 tons, so that's very good for lifting and stuff. And you know, more weight is better. I guess, I don't know. So actually I'm looking for advice here. What do you think? If there are anybody in Norway here who has used these tractors, the Solis, the Tafe, the TYM, or even the Avenger from V, this one, it's really cheap. You can have this with a front loader also. They're all 4x4, so they're good tractors. This can lift 750 kilos. I don't know what's the rating on the front loader is, but this is good option. The Avenger, it's a hydrostat as well. Yeah, so I don't know if anybody, I can come and look at them if you're in the middle of Norway. Maybe. The Solis and the Tafe is sold here in the middle of Norway, so I can go and look them. But the TYM I have to go south to look at. I don't know. But anyway, let me know if you know. Anything will help. Now it's a 50% discount on the front loader on the TYM, so that's good. But anyway, that's all I have to say for now. Let's get out there and do some stuff. I have some projects going, so let me get some decent clothes on. Okay, see you out there. take out the boat, my father's boat. I'm storing it up here because I need the space now, and it's almost summer. Well, they are forecasting more snow in the weekend. I don't know, 4 or 5 inches. Probably gone the next day or day after, so that's okay. But I'm gonna get the boat out. I have put some shearing on the firewood up there so it don't get wet, because now we're gonna get rain for a few days and then snow, so it's dried good now. Let me just get the boat out and we'll see. I have to put down the top or else it's too tall. went and got the pallets to keep in the bottom of the pit there. I can show you. I guess I can turn on the lights in here so you can see a little bit better. I have those two. Kind of overkill up here, but they are approved by Mercedes in their sales locations, I guess, or at least it was. So that's where I got them. But this is the firewood bit. You see, I have some left, but it's clear over there. So if I just start with the pallets here, I can just throw the wood on and get this rubble out. Yeah, so that's the plan now. I think I would rather start on that the tip trailer up there. That's much more fun. But I have the pallets here now, so I guess I'll start with that. And we'll see. I'm just gonna put you back on the tripod here. like a glove. So this is what I wanted to achieve. Just to get a little air underneath the wood up here, because last year some of our firewood molded. But with this I can get some air underneath. At least in there I'm not gonna bother, because the air can get in on the sides, but in the middle there. So I'm happy with this. Project done. Well, hello there. Slight change of plans here, since I have no headlights on that car. I need to fix that. So I bought new bulbs for it, and we got a package. Some stuff, so we're gonna open later and see. Another change of plans. We'll fix the trailer later, I think. But now we're gonna get into this. So you can see here, Subaru has made it real easy. Down there. You see that grey cap? That's the cap behind the bulbs here. And the same on this side. This side is a little bit easier because I can remove the battery. Do you see this? How the hell are you gonna get back there? I fear I'm gonna have to take out the lights on this. But we'll see, we'll see. Yeah, let's start with getting some of this stuff out. So I got the cap off, but it's still kind of hard to get in there. How is this? Okay, so I got one in. I don't even want to admit how long that took. And I had to go on YouTube and check it up, because it was just felt impossible. But well, YouTube didn't have any videos with the xenon lights. But yeah, you have to go in from here, up there. But it still wasn't easy until I realized I was an idiot, because you can just put the bulb in, lock the pins, and then put the igniter. We call it an igniter here in Norway. On. So I took off the battery and started looking in there to see. But we got it. So I'm just gonna finish this. I'm not gonna film anymore of this. Oh my god. Yeah. Okay, so I'm on the other side now. Can you see the bulb up there? Well, it's in there somewhere. It's just... oh my god. Why, Subaru? Why? How could this pass inspection? You can't, if you're a blithering idiot like me, you can't change the bulbs on this. I would rather take out the engine again than change bulbs on this car. I don't know what to say about this. No wonder they didn't sell much of these cars in Norway. Well, anyway, I just gotta get it done. That bulb suddenly started to work. The one on that side, when I changed this one, that one started to work, but it's kind of dim, so I'm gonna change it anyway. so I have the same light on both sides. And yeah, I'm in it now, so I'm gonna finish it. But wow, this has taken some time. I'm kind of embarrassed actually. Well. So I finally got it done. Oh my god. Never again. I'd rather sell the car for cheap with a broken headlamp than do that again. Do we have lights? Hopefully we do. Good. I need to move this thing. Yeah, so that happened. My shopping bag broke. These are the things I need for that trailer up there. Some bolts and stuff. Okay, I'm gonna move the car. We're getting some good rain now. But now, let's check out what's in this box. Let's see, do I have anything to... Oh, a Red Bull. Yeah. Need that now. Let's see. It's not that exciting actually. It's kind of graphic. $5.40. Then it's oil for the four-wheeler. But I thought about with the axle oil and stuff, gear oil, but I have that, so that's okay. But I'm gonna change because last weekend I think I noticed there was way too much oil in it and it smelled gasoline. So I had oil, so I drained it and I put in new oil. But I want to change the filter as well. There's not been any problems after, but I just want to make sure. So I'm keeping an eye on that now to see if the... There's not light here, but maybe. Well, we'll check. But that's the plan. Change the oil on the ATV. And on the axles. So let's get on with that then. I'm just gonna run it to the truck and need the trailer. I wish I had the raincoat on. Oh, she's a wet one today. Oh my god. I need some paper to wipe off my glasses here. But she's warm. So let's drain this. Is it 17? And plug down there. I think I'm gonna take off the sweater too. It's so wet. Oh my god. Yeah. Now let's see. Oil pan. And I have some rubber gloves here. I think it was 17 at least. Let's see. Extension. There we go. Make sure the filler cap is open. That's it. Okay. Was it 17? Yes, it was. Let's go put you right there. Come on. It's kind of milky. We're gonna change it now. An oil filter is there, right there, so that'll be good. Okay, let's try and take this oil filter cap off. With the drop any bolts. I have the oil pan underneath here now. This is kind of a messy job actually, because the oil just runs everywhere. But it starts running beneath now, so. Let me see, where did I put the filter? There's no new seal for the cap. That's kind of weird. Let's let that drain. So that's it. I didn't have any defoil on front. I thought I had, but I only have for the gearbox. But I don't have enough. So I'll have to get that. But at least we got the motor oil and the rear diff done. So I'm happy with that. And remember, guys, this is not a how-to video. This is how more of a made. You may do it like this. But it works. It's okay. We change the oil. And that's the main part. And hopefully that fuel I got in the oil was just because of I let it run quite a long time on just standing here idling. So hopefully that's why the gas got in there. I don't know. If anybody got any tips on that, hopefully it's not the piston rings. Or it's better if it's injector than the piston rings. It's easier to change the injector if that's leaking. But I'll keep an eye on it and we'll see. And now this is done. I'm gonna go inside and actually make a fire in the oven because it's cold today. It's raining. Quite miserable actually. But we need rain. We need things to grow. So that's good. Okay,